Welcome back to the channel, Guitars, Mods, and Music. Today we're going to see if we can take a ding out of this polyurethane finish with a heat shrink gun. Let's get to it. There's a pretty big ding right there. Got one here. We've got one here. When it comes to guitar body, furniture, doesn't matter. If it's wood, doesn't have a polyurethane finish, and you get a ding in it, you can take a little water on a rag, drip it in the ding, and you can take an iron or a soldering gun, put the water on the ding, put a rag over it, put the soldering iron on it, hold it there. The steam will make that dent come back out of there. You do the same thing with an iron. Today I'm going to try to do it with a polyurethane body. It's a decent sized ding right here, but I'm going to use a heat shrink gun. I'm going to use the same process, a soldering iron or a clothes iron. I've never been able to get dings out of a polyurethane painted guitar. So I'm hoping that blowing the heat, the steam in, pushing it in, maybe to find the little cracks and raise that ding up like it would on a regular guitar. I'm going to use the same process. Just have a cup with some water. I'm going to start with the smallest one, see if it's even going to work. You just put some water right on top of that ding, right on that dent. Squeeze it out in there. I'm just going to let it set there a minute, soak in, kind of try to push the water into that ding. When you do it on a wood guitar, it don't take much water. I'm trying to get this through this polyurethane finish. I got the heat gun right on it. Holy smokes, it brought it up a little bit. Let me try it again. I mean, I can barely feel it now. That's incredible. Got it right on it. Wow. It did it. Let me try this next one. It's a little bigger. If it works there, we'll go for the big one. Just squish it down in there. Picking it up. I've never been able to do that with a soldering iron, not on something with a polyurethane finish. Oh my gosh, I can barely even see that one now. One more time on this one. Ooh, look at the steam come up. It did it. It did it. That's crazy. All right, let's go for the big boy. I seriously doubt we'll be able to get this size of a ding out, but it's worth a shot. At least the ones on the face came out. Squishing this down in there. This is a sizable ding. I'm glad I did it before. You know, you start seeing that steam come up, that's a good time to stop. Starting to see a little steam right there, just a little bit. Can you see it? I don't know if the camera's picking that up. It did move it a little bit. It sure did. Still got a long way to go. Let's try it again. I can actually see the cracks in the polyurethane on this one, so probably getting some water down in there. The other ones, you couldn't really see the cracks. You just seen the ding in it. It definitely came up some. All right, let's try it again. Starting to steam a little bit. See it? Let that steam do its magic. I can feel that it's not as big. Wow. Uh-oh. Well, good news and bad news. The dent did definitely come up. The ding came up, but a piece of the paint chipped off. Here somewhere. Piece of the paint chipped off. Wow, it got the ding out. All right, no problem. I'll take that little piece of paint. I'll put it right back down on there with some super glue. You can watch my video. I'll put a link in the description on how to fix a chip in your guitar finish with super glue. I've done a video on it already. I'll put that in the link in the description. I'll save that little piece. I'll put it right back in there. Wow, it did it. There you go. So the first one, the smallest one, can't really even hardly see it now. Can barely feel it. That's going to be real easy to fix with the super glue. This one here, the dent's out of it. Some of the polyurethane chipped off, but again, that video will take care of that. I'll leave the link in the description. There's a little piece of paint that came off This big one, I'll stick it back in there, but the dent is up. It's not increased in there anymore. I'll put that little piece of paint back on with some super glue, and then I'll dress it up like I did in the video how to fix a chip in your paint and your finish. Be back to normal. So you can pick these heat shrink guns up on Amazon for $12 to $18. I mean, you don't need nothing special. I mean, they've got high dollar ones on there, but you don't need it. This is fine. I use it for when I'm wiring guitars and heat shrinking the wiring. A rag and a little water. It's amazing. I've never been able to get them dents out, them dings out with a polyurethane finish. I just took a chance and tried it with that. Hope you guys find this video helpful. I'm Paul Hopley. I'll see you back here real soon. And remember, play your guitars, mod your guitars, and make them your own.